Wat doen jy? Hallo julle mooi mense. Hoe de fuck gaan het met julle? Boys? Jessie, flip het. Kijk julle na my. Julle weet wat aangaan. Nog 'n lekker spooky wookie, boys. Nog 'n lekker spooky fucking wookie. Julle weet wat, as julle na my kanaal dophou, nê, en op my Instagram en Facebook het julle seker gesien, nê, ons is 3 subscribers weg van 250. En julle weet wat op 250 gaan gebeur, julle mooi mense. Weet julle hoe voel ek hieroor? Weet julle? Laat ek julle net fucking wys. Jo, ek sê daar uit. Ja, julle mooi mense. Ons is 3 subscribers weg van 250. En julle weet daar's 'n spesiale videoetjie wat ek gaan doen, nê, as ons kom by 250. Ons gaan 'n spooky wookie plek Rambo. Maar dis 'n lekker plek, boys. Spooky fucking wookie, dubbel verdieping op 'n berg, al abandoned vir hoe lank. En ons gaan dit doen. Alright. So in vandag se video, nê, voordat ons inspring, gaan ons eers 'n shout-out gee vir amper 11 mense. Ja, 11 Afrikaanse streamers. 11, boys, as julle weet nie, dat so baie op YouTube, niemand sien hulle nie. En ons gaan nou inspring. Alright, so kom ons gaan na die eerste ouetjie toe, julle mooi mense. Die eerste ou waar ons by inspring, nê, is Vivi Plays. Sy doen moerse lekker vlog videoetjies, lekker first person VR. Boys, ek sal sê gaan kyk. Gaan kyk haar video's, soos Bonnet sê, gooi daai subscribe, gooi daai duime en maak seker dat jy haar support, boys, want sy support my. En julle wat vir my kyk, support my. So ons support haar ook. Ons almal support mekaar. We are a fucking community, bruh. En dan kom ons by hierdie weirdo, Noob Gone Mental. Ek love hierdie bra hou. Hy is lekker vibes, lekker vibes. Hy het 'n stream gedoen letterlik gister en ek was daar. Moerse lekker vibes. Ek's nou moderator op sy streams. Ek en hy chat lekker. Jy moet gecheck is lekker Warzone. Sê gaan gooi daai duime, subscribe en support hom net so, boys. Boys, en dan kom ons uit by Fast and Curious. Nie Fast and Furious nie, Fast and Curious RSA. Boys, gaan support hom. Hy doen lekker snaakse videoetjies, lekker van ou advertensies en al daai lekker vibes nou. Ek love dit. Julle moet ook. Dan kom ons uit met ou Jinx Gaming SA. Hy 2840 subscribers hou. Moerse lekker ou, moerse lekker streams. Julle moet gaan kyk. Hy doen alles. GTA, fucking alles. Super rappy en al die lekker vibes hou. Ek sou sê julle moet na sy kanaal toe gaan, subscribe, like en doen die ding. En dan kom ons by ou Cyberbridge, wie is jy? Ou, hierdie ou maak lekker Afrikaanse visvang videoetjies en hy doen reviews op Xbox en PlayStations en PC's en op jou meisies. So gaan kyk. Alright? Dan kom ons by ou Shine Heroes hou. Hierdie weirdo. Yes, hy doen lekker streams. Sien julle hierdie enetjie? 3 ure lank. Ek het hom gekyk. Hy was live. Lekker spooky wookie game hou. Ek het net lekker gecommunicate. Ek het 'n shout-out vir hom gegee want ek het vir hom gesê jy's lekker bra. Hy het 29 subscribers. Kom ons push hom vir 30. Dan kom ons by 'n Suid-Afrikaanse DJ. Lekker doef musiek bra. Lekker Afrikaanse DJ. Ou, gaan check sy video's. Gaan hoor bietjie van sy musiek. Okay, julle weirdos. Vandag se video. Scary videos that you cannot ignore tonight. En ek weet, van julle mooi mense gaan dit eers vanaand kyk. Alright, ek verkies julle om in die donker te kyk. So, is julle reg? Nog 'n lekker ou Frosty TV. As julle nog nie gecheck het nie, se link gaan ook in die description wees, gaan check sy channel. Hy doen lekker spooky wookies. Is julle drank reg? Het julle kakpapier by julle? Is julle reg? Ons begin.
Jordan Moller has uploaded the following video, which he describes as really terrifying and concerning. He received the footage from a fellow paranormal investigator. The man who had recorded it stated that in this particular house, strange occurrences were almost a daily phenomenon. Unexplainable shadows, cold drafts, and noises in the midst of night kept the occupants of the following house pretty busy. One evening, this was captured.
Wat is dit? Wie is daai weirdo? Daai is super duper fucking fake ou. Ou, wat so vir my fucking loer, ek skop hom. Ek skop die kak uit hom uit. Nee. Dit moet 'n fakeie wees ou. Wie is dit? Dis in die ou se huis. Boys, wat doen julle?
A shadow man is leaning into the frame with glowing bright eyes and a large hat. People suspect that this could have been the infamous Headman.
Wow, check nou daar. Check julle. Laaste ou 'n stukkie stompie daai. Dis 'n hoek. Hy dra fucking hoekie ou.
That has been captured by countless people around the world and that is being seen in many people's nightmares. Could this be the reason for all the paranormal activity in this home? It certainly is an
Dit lyk of hy fucking flitse draas. Wow, hy just twee fucking flitsie wat net so Lyk so 'n fucking kar met ligte.
Extremely frightening encounter for anybody, I would say. What is your explanation for it? Just a skit or a real otherworldly presence? It was years ago. Back then, when I was a kid, I can actually sense some paranormal kinds of stuff, and I think these old images are good evidence about a lady I saw in this house every so often.
Nee, wat 'n fuck gaan aan? En dan kom ons by ou King Ben. Wie is jy? Hy skiet die absolute kak en almal uit 'n Warsaw. En op Cold War. Julle moet sy goed gaan kyk. Julle fucking moet net. Sy editing is fucking on point. Gaan check sy goed uit. Subscribe, ons push op vir 25 subscribers. Dis almal se links gaan in my comments weet net hieronder. Alright, so as julle wil hulle channel gaan uitcheck, dit gaan hier in my description wees. So moenie asseblief nie twee keer dink nie. Kom ons begin die video in. Julle mooi mense. Wat is jou toestand daar, bra? Smaal loop hy loop so aan. Wee! Ag nee, dis jou sissie. Dis jou stieko lag jy. Dis jou sissie, ek weet.
Nobody smiles like that.
Ja. Wie lag so? Dis die persoon wat fucking lag. Fucking nee.
Apparently this was not a family member, nor was it a person anybody knew. What do you think about that? Was it a spirit?
Daar weet die ding lê. Fucking leiding. Wat is jy?
Or merely another family member that stuck onto the bench in the back. Mysterious.
Waar is die fucking skare weekie? Jou fucking swart sak, ek skop jou. Krambo jou.
Our next video was recorded by user MaryLiss9, and it was captured in a rather unusual place, a parking garage of all things. She was performing a dance for her profile when a really terrifying and unexplained person appears. Maybe it was somebody that was rather unhappy with her performance there. Oh, apparently she had no friends with her and was surprised after noticing somebody behind her. When rewatching the video, let's give it a look.
Jy's dood. Hierdie is 'n fake een.
What on earth was that?
Dit hier's so baie antwoorde, hier's so baie vrae. Dis vraagteken by fucking vraagteken. Wat die fuck gaan aan nou? Wat doen sy eerstens in 'n leë pak? Ek sien enige fucking karry agter hier. Doen julle? Hierdie is 'n feitjie.
Appears that a man is appearing out of nowhere, and then without moving, he just floats towards Mary, which looks.
Ek gaan nou fucking. Is 'n zombie. Daai's 'n zombie spooky. Nee. Jy's dood ou. Mary Liz, you there? Dan kom ons by die volgende een, foreign drip. Hy maak so lekker Fortnite streams ou. Moerse lekker vibes. Moerse lekker. Hy stream amper elke dag live. So ek sou sê gaan pop op sy kanaal hou. Lekker, ek en hy chat lekker. Bloody fucking hell mate.
It's really creepy.
Kyk hoe.
Is this just a camera trick? Or was the man there all along and we just didn't see him?
Maar onthou, julle is saam met my. Die wat al van die begin af kyk nê. Sy het nie wegbeweeg nie of het eers gesien nie. Want as ek nou hier, ek sou hier besig. Doen my ding. Fucking gooi my lekker TikTokie. En as ek so maak, jy sien ek hou mos na my kamera dop. Maar sien jy wat hier staan? Fuck, ek skop die kak uit. Ek sê so, fuck, wat doen jy? Fucker, gooi die ding. Jy gaan dit mos sien.
Well, how do you explain this phenomenon? It freaked her viewers out, and people commented like crazy. She had no idea that this person was there. But let's take a closer look at the moment the man appears. You can actually see his arm here. Does this help us a lot? No, but perhaps an indicator that the footage was not cut at that point.
Julle weet dit kry daai spooky wookies nê, wat hulle attach aan jou lewe, waar jy gaan, wat jy doen, en bring negativiteit daarin en shit. Ek dink is so iets ou. As dit jy sê my in die comments.
And that the man actually did appear from somewhere. Strange. What is your explanation?
So be a fucking boyfriend. So boyfriend.
Now we want to follow paranormal investigator Alex, who's sharing his latest investigations and experiences on his channel Alex Paranormal TV. Tonight they were checking out an abandoned vineyard in the middle of nowhere. The place has been abandoned for 10 years and apparently is said to be extremely haunted. Alex has explored this location before, which led him to come back a second night to capture some of the activity on his camera. Let's take a look.
Boys, julle moet my sê, nee. Want as ek 'n spooky hoekie gaan doen, nee, of wat ek fisies nou gaan hê is 'n kamera. En die ouens wat saam met my kom, julle gaan hulle is ook subscribers, julle kyk nou. Maar waar kry ons hierdie shit? En wat noem julle dit? Ek voel so regtig so veel as moontlik probeer goed kry om te kyk of ons kan spookies kry. Want die plek waar ons gaan is legit. So sê vir my. Oh, en dan kom ons uit by ou Luan. Luan, jou weirdo. Hy het 'n paar video's op. Ek het ook lekker met hom gechat, boys, asseblief. Support hom. Gaan check sy fucking video's. Verseker, kieslik hierdie enetjie. Jou gaan fucking check hom. Moeite werd. Hierdie plek is klaar, ou. Hy's verby klaar. Jy kan sien hy's kaklank leeg.
RPG sign over there. The corner of my eye. Hello, someone there? Can we help you?
Maybe something did want to make contact with them though. Take a good look over Alex's shoulder now.
The touch. If you want help, come over and communicate with me.
You hear that?
What's up?
Fuck, hy kak. Daar het nou so pas iemand daar geloop. Fuck, nee. Fuck het, nee. En die kameraman sien dit nie eers nie. Dis 'n moer se fucking ou. Jy het gecheck. Daar's 'n boomie daar binne. Daar's verseker iets daar binne, ou. Ek kan nie. Ek het nou in my broek gekak.
A shadow is walking by in the background, and Alex swore that he was only with one of his colleagues that night. So this person in the background was not accounted for. To me it looks like the shadow figure could be wearing a pair of shorts. Your thoughts? Another concerned viewer has pointed out that a bit later there is another small shadow on the upper part of that exact wall.
Dan kom ons uit, ou, by jou 6 voe. 6 fucking hoe, bruh. Moes lekker ou, lekker vibes. Yes, ek positive comments ou. Check sy channel uit, 49 subscribers, ons push op vir 50. Ons kan.
So yeah, it's just like what up. Just on the kitchen. So the kitchen.
Julle, wat het daar gevlieg? Het daar nou iets so fucking lyk so frisbee?
Could it just have been bats or something
Ja, dis 'n voeltjie of vleermuisie daai. Daai was nou fucking vinnig.
else going on at this derelict vineyard location? The next couple of videos were recorded by a channel named Dark Parallels, and I have received several emails about it asking me to feature it. Well, tonight we are finally going to take a look at these videos. There's not much backstory as to what is going on in these relatively dark clips. But what we do know is that the man documenting is entering an abandoned apartment unit, and it appears that he desperately needs to retrieve some
Ek is op pad om my broek te kak, boetjies. Dis te donker.
important files that have been left there. If it was his own apartment unit, however, is unknown. Let's take a look. Something must have startled him. But take a look at this. This is one of the last frames of his first video. It looks to me as if something is kneeling behind the orange steps. Can you see it too? How creepy.
Nee, ag nee, wat sê julle? Daai klink vir my soos 'n stuk fucking... Wat soek hy daar? Wat soek hy in 'n huis daar? Hy maak 'n laai was 'n fucking frame in. Weird. Maak nog 'n laai was boeke in, jy fucking blaai. Nee, hierdie is nee, ag jene.
In video number 2, we receive a bit more information as he states that indeed he was entering his former apartment a second time to retrieve some documents, and that he had abandoned it initially due to paranormal events unfolding in there.
Wat maak daai papiere so belangrik?
As he's making it towards the exit, a dark figure can be seen standing at the other side of it, maybe related to the incident he had documented.
Ag, fuck nee. Fuck dit. Fuck daai papiere. Sit my geboortesertifikaat is flip dit. Ek kry 'n nuwe een. Verander my fucking naam sommer. Ja, waar bly jy? In Spooky Town of iets.
In his first recording. Now it all gets a little bit weirder. The following was recorded after a neighbor had complained that there were loud noises stemming from his unit in the middle of the night. Parallel states that he had hoped it to be animals, but after capturing the following, he thinks that this couldn't have been the cause.
Ek hoop ek kry copyright van hierdie fucking musiek nie. Ek sê nou dan gaan net aanlig. Ja, ek moet 10 broeke vat as ek dit moet doen. Fuck!
He seems surprised by the power not working anymore, although you would think it to be common sense to discontinue your hydro plan after moving out, no?
Gaan na die DB box toe en sit hom by die myn aan. Dit is soos in 'n game ou, dis soos in 'n fucking game, die foon lê en dan tel jy op en as ou wat soos wie die fuck is hierdie? Hallo? Hallo? Mama?
Clearly, the
Hy is ingeplak nie, ag, fucking nee. Dis soos daai video wat ek gesien het van hulle het 'n klokkie gekry in 'n abandoned fucking skool en toe sit hulle ou hom op sy muur en toe fucking kuier hy soms sy chommies en toe lei die ding. Soos randomly toe lei hy net. En hy is ingeplak nie, ou fucking een nou. 'n Koekeroe ou een.
phone had been unplugged a long time ago, and it wasn't in best of shape to say the least. And all of this was so weird that Parallel decided to put a camera in the living room and see what would happen overnight. And then decide to maybe consider external help from an expert, should he capture anything.
Daar loop, dit is ek hoop is hy. Sien jy, dis 'n skaduwee. Dis nie ek tog hier is agter die fucking gordyn. Dis 'n skaduwee. Dit moet hy wees daar nou. Hoekom sit hy op so kak angle? Hoekom wys hy vir die fucking venster? Oh, wat doen jy? Jy gesê dis hy?
To this day, no new updates have been posted on
Wat, hy is dood. Daai spooky wookie het hom hy's dood. He's paralyzed, he's there. Fucking weirdo.
this channel. But let's see if there's anything new in the near-time future. Do you think a being from another dimension is haunting his old place? What else could that shadow thing be? Let me know in the comments.
Sê julle vir my, nee, wat dink julle? As julle nog kyk tot die julle lekker mense, nee, ek weet ons mense wat klaar kyk. Ek love julle. Maar sê dink julle dis nie hy nie. Ek het 'n gevoel dis hy, want die kamera's op 'n weird angle gesit. Ek sou hom in die hoek laat hy oor die hele sitkamer of die hele kamer waar almal inkom wys. So hom in 'n hoek sit, fisies wys. Hy gaan in 'n fucking hoekie. Hy neem 360 degrees my maat. Alright, dis wat ek sal doen. Ek sal nie sit at 'n venster toe wys en dan agter is 'n skaduwee. Ag, come on, ou. Ek's nie 'n beginner nie. Ek ken hierdie kak.
The following is another unsettling capture.
Voor ons hier ingaan, nee, julle lekker mense. Okay? As julle nog gekyk het tot sover en julle is nog nie gesubscribe nie, gaan subscribe. Doen die ding. As julle al enjoy tot nou, nee, gaan subscribe. Maar as julle nie doen nie, nee, weet julle wat dan? Nee, weet julle wat? Ja, ek glo julle broeke gekak nou. En as julle nie subscribe nie, gaan ek gereeld hierdie spookies laat inkom, hierdie pop-ups van lekker lelike ou weirdos. So subscribe, like, share die video en amper net 3 subscribertjies. Kom ons doen dit. Ek wil my volgende ene doen. Alright, kom ons doen die laaste enetjie. Julle volke reg.
Which was shared by a concerned user. He tells us, my uncle and his friends were having a party when the power turned off. He took some pictures of a friend next to the TV and developed them a day later. On one of them, he saw a strange woman. Apparently there was a bunch of weird stuff happening in that place, like paintings falling and all that. This is a really scary and mysterious one in my opinion. What do you think happened here?
Wat in the fuck? Is die TV nie aan nie? Ek dink die TV is aan, want dis 'n stok oud TV. Hierdie is lank terug.
A case of double exposure? Or was a spirit using the TV to make its presence known? Hard to say.
Kyk die oë nie. Soos, kyk die kondisie van hierdie vrou. Kyk haar, dis soos black hole. Daar's soos niks hoor nie. Ag nee. En sy sê ag nee.
Thank you guys for watching. User Raphael445 has shared the following surveillance footage on Reddit. He explains that one night his uncle saw 2 men appearing out of nowhere right outside their property, which was reason enough for him to get outside and tell them that his property was out of limits for them. What was a bit strange though is the fact that these men did not move once after they had appeared, and they could only be seen for certain moments before they were gone again. Sounds strange. Let's take a look. And this is the moment when his uncle is talking to these 2 guys, but they don't react, which is really odd.
Rambo dit wimpie.
Clearly looks like there's
Ja, kyk haar. Wat is dit?
2 men standing, doesn't it? But let's think rationally. What else could that be? Some people say that it just could be some regular shadows, but where would that light come from? And it's pretty suspicious that they would disappear once the flashlight hits them. What is your explanation for that?
Yes, hulle is net fucking weghou. Jessie, dis moeilik om met die beligting en kyk, lyk dit soos 2 weirdos wat daar staan en so, hey, is chomelinge. Maar lekker bro, lekker. En staan vir 'n weirdo se huisie so. Lekker fucking lekker. Dat sê julle weirdos, nog 'n videoetjie afgefucking handel. Ek hoop julle het dit geniet. Dit was 'n lekker shadowtjies, lekker spooky wookies ou. Dit was nou lekker vibes. Boetjies, julle kyk tot die einde. Ek lief julle. Altyd. Julle support is great. Julle oor 120 fucking views op my een video, my vorige video. Jenne, is julle alright? Fucking lekker. Ons is 3 subscribers weg met 250. Ja, push hom. Dat is die volgende video 'n lekker spooky wookie kan Rambo, boys. Ek weet julle wat nou kyk na al van het begin het weet. Fuck, julle kan nie wag daarvoor nie. So kom on boys, share, subscribe, like en doen die ding. As julle my kan volg, jy kan my volg op TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Die link gaan onder wees. Die link van al die ouens wat ek shout-out gegee het gaan ook onder wees. So asseblief fucking gaan. Alright, julle lekker mense. Sien ek julle in die volgende video. North.
1, 2, 3